What a fucked up world we...
Hey, how are you? What do you think? Don't worry, okay? Good. Yeah, because... Attention.
Jan, we should talk. Let's touch base.
You don't want to be near me right
All done. Should I take care of this now?
You wanted to... Yeah, I've been laying low, just observing... Okay, so, you're a builder. Yeah, for a corporation. Yeah. And you weren't supposed to have any responsible role on this mission. What? No, a builder has a lot of responsibility. Yeah, right. Taking orders and getting injured all the time. Don't make me laugh. I mean, leader. Yeah. Really? What about our fierce Ocelot survival camp? We got to the rank of adventure. What about standing up for your men when the camp director made them men? And the protest we organized when the canteen gave us forks to eat soup with? Give us spoons. Yes! See, and how good it felt to have people fall. So, what? Oh, I have some agency in my life. Social security matters when you want to get a mortgage for your dream home, settle down with someone you love. That can change priorities. So, selfishness stood in the way of your ideals. Are you trying to make me feel bad about myself? I'm just thinking out loud. Are you really satisfied with how you ended up drifting with the current, not getting in anybody's way? If you go back to your ideal, how exactly would I? You can stand up for your people like you can make sure working conditions, meaning, let's start. I can see you care about radiation protection. That's good. Now, I want you to keep it up. It sounds reasonable. Of course, you can't do it by imposing overtime. What? No, jeez. I'm not... Okay, I'm good. Could be a first step to Hey, I found... Well. Honestly, I never read it. I read it a dozen times at least. Lucas, what took you so long?
Man, finally. I was trying to reach... Is the bait?
No, it's not. There's a massive
Gravity. That would explain why I couldn't get through. This is not good news. Have you managed?
Yeah, looks like I'm gonna need to set up some...
So, you already... Anything else?
Some strange brain mutation.
Shit.
Yeah.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it couldn't be perfect. Still, we can't give up. You know, tell me, do you know...
I have MRIs and Molly's.
Wow. Send them over.
Maxwell. You never told... What
Up to? I never said anything. He must trust you a lot if he... Or maybe he's simply so excited about what you've done.
I don't like this. I'd really prefer it if the corp...
I don't think you would, Jan. He was on the brink of a real revolution in cognitive science, but he made a mistake. We were just a step away from getting it right.
We?
Yeah. That's why I followed him when he was transferred to mining.
So...
I don't know. You can be sure he'll do everything to help you. I'll talk to him at... We'll see what...
Okay.
In the meantime, neutralizing that gravity distortion might take...
Roger.
Hang in there, Jan.
Thank...
L7...
tasks. Want me to take care of this now?
Hey, what are those things lying around the turret? Could it be someone was trying to fix it?
Getting a little cramped in our storage yacht. I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now? I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now? I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now?
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
This looks like a good spot for the tower. And the other one... Yeah, I need to build it on the other side.
I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now?
Not bad, huh? It really hits all your senses. The sound of the birds chirping in your ears, the summer breeze on your face. Quite the immersive experience.
You forgot to mention the stench of mold in the air conditioning.
Yeah, well, it can't all be perfect, can it?
Apparently not.
So, I was wondering, how much more did I not know about Mom?
What?
Well, it seems you got to know her better after our lives separated. I'd love to know what you talked about on that bench.
So, this is what it's all about, huh? You just want to sit down and make up for lost time. That's not the way it works.
What do you mean?
You don't get to just collect a few nice memories. You chose the easy way back then.
How do you know it was easy? What if your life was actually
Well, now you know exactly what if. You know you're still making it about. Here I am, scared of dying because of your decisions.
my decision?
Yeah. You created us like this, like some kind of freak. But you haven't got a clue how to cure it. You're just pretending to care, because you need us to get back to your lousy life. Hey, you can deny it all you want, and all I'm seeing is the same. What can I say? Then you'd better step on it.
Hey, man. How are you taking it?
Am I taking it? Well, and I was the second one. Does that mean I'm...
Maybe it just means that you're my second best friend.
Well, all right. After... The irony is, I like being around that...
Yeah. Me too.
Did she remind you of Mom's dreams, too?
Yeah. Yeah,
She wanted to raise sheep, remember? Only came back to me after Molly went.
Yeah. Dad never took those dreams seriously.
That's an understatement. Every weekend she'd go, Jan, why don't we go for a walk?
Looking back, I wish I'd said yes more often.
Yeah. Our idea of a perfect day was to stay in our room all day and play games.
Luckily, she let it go eventually.
Oh, no. Now, she gave
Sanctuary
in the park. Yeah. She couldn't have a house in the country, so she revealed her little secret. You're telling me she never took you there?
No.
No. Right.
You should take me there one.
Don't do that. I'm not a kid. All I can do is... This place here makes you forget what trees even look like. And after she passed, I went to sit on... I guess I could really use a...
But we do have a place like that. You must have...
That thing?
Well, not if you sit... But I guess the whole point is... Come on.
Looks like we're ready to move on. Really? Now? You're not seriously suggesting we head out into that big... We have no idea no way this base is moving without a...
I noticed some tool... Wasn't you.
So what if it was? holding a heavy-duty screwdriver in my hand.
So how's the workout going?
Oh, yeah.
You...
Honestly,
But what?
but I think I was deceiving myself. I did feel incompatible, but it was because my soul was missing something. Or someone, to be more.
Ben?
Yeah? Is it
Actually...
Of course not.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you win. You win. I just... I always thought of it as a phase. You know, experimenting with different stuff.
Well, I thought that about my experiments with girls. But it wasn't a phase. It felt right for you. You just never met the right guy.
Yeah.
And I met Ben, which means in our case, it wasn't really about looking for
Finding the right... So...
We became inseparable. And one day, when we were on shore leave, Ben, he was so excited about it.
And did you?
We both did. And then we got totally wasted with... So the next day, our transport arrived. I'm just too damn hungover. So I stay behind, miss my shift, but I never do. Because that day, the whole thing blows up. After that, I just kept blaming myself for not being there with him. I kept turning it over and over.
I'm so sorry.
Well, that's the twisted thing. I appreciate your empathy, but you don't have to be sorry.
I don't?
No.
Okay.
It was depressing enough to realize who I was or what I was. Yeah, but doing more and more of those bench presses, if my real life path was different and I, meaning you, never even met Ben, there's a possibility, and the more I think about it, the more certain I am that I just... Does that make any sense?
Okay, tell you what. Why don't we...
If we get back. Not much chance for me. No, Jan. You don't get it. I need to know now. Oh, come on. Okay. Thanks, man.
Need to narrow down the...
Sure. The name's Ben Harris. So I was thinking, if he exists, there's a solid chance he applied in this...
Okay.
I hope you come up with a solution soon. People are getting nervous.
Hey, you know that radiation...
You know, Bud, I squeezed so much more out of that output. I do feel kinda...
I don't think you should go...
Why not? You need me, and I want to make myself useful. So stop.
Evacuation functionality.
Jan, we should talk. Let's touch base.
Man, I sure hope we'll get some treatment soon.
Hey, yeah, it's about the... He keeps... Yeah, but it seems like this is how he wants it. Not great. I just don't think it's right for... Makes me wonder... He just wants to make himself useful in a different... But that's it. Miner's clearly trying to prove something he's insecure about, and, well, what do you... See, this is exactly why the unions were adamant about a mental health specialist up the Miner. I know it sounds crazy, but maybe it... It's just that... Won't going back to all that bad shit in his life make him lose the... You're worried he's... And you might be right. To like himself the way he is. You there? Well, it seem unconvinced
What?
about a certain person called Benjamin Harris. Do you think you could take a look in the can?
And why?
It was very important to, and not knowing
Oh, I see. I can't just snoop around corporate databases. What?
Please, this is really important to me.
Look, I get it. But what do you want me to do?
But it wouldn't be wrong.
Making your altars just so you could... Those arcs you've collected, I know you're taking these missions. I can at least...
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I know. You got anything more on... Okay,
You can do it.
let's get this straight.
I believe.
Yeah.
You know where to find me. Lucas? Yeah, I managed to...
What? I know it might seem boring to you, but I really believe her. It wasn't... I used to think it was all a big scam, an easy way for corporations...
You need to...
I started believing again. Look. I never tell... Yeah. You know how my brother was a good kid. But he was unlucky. And where I come from, well, not too many options who you can work for. I was lucky.
That really is sad for your brother, but...
Of course. My family used to live off the land, but after water became a luxury and with no education or rich relatives, I'm telling you, my grandma says it simple. He was looking for promising students. And I'd just taken part in I had a good result. Very good, actually. Call it what you want. Destined. Fact is, but that's...
It was good talking.
You too. Good luck. And keep... Also...
It's expected the mobile outline just one animals will be allowed to be used in the labs, along with penalties for the offenders.
I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now? God, find some time for me? We gotta talk. I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now? Should I do this now?
So, happy about... You're doing... Keep it up. What if I'm right? We should at least try. Lucas, any news?
Yeah. Good news.
Seriously?
And you were right.
No,
Yeah, this is very fresh. His application's still waiting to be processed, but I bet he's got a decent chance. Works on an offshore rig, which would make him qualified to work as a refinery operator.
man, that's just incredible.
Want to tell me more about why it's so incredible?
Everything about it. I mean, it's as if that alternative reality,
Wait.
he was in a relationship.
So, will you tell this alter view?
Well,
Look, I'm not sure.
you mean?
I mean, we all want the best for them, but imagine your alter ego finding that it could be. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
don't mention it.
Hello?
Jan, Maxwell here.
Oh, it's good to hear you. Thank.
Yeah, I know. Lucas told me everything. I won't lie to you. I can confirm what you probably already suspect. It is highly probable that it is induced by accelerated brain tissue development, which you're... I am very sorry this has happened, but nobody could have predicted it.
Being a builder is my job.
It's the job but it's not who you are anymore, is it? You've crossed the threshold, and now?
I don't like how that.
It's just
What would I?
prepare a treatment based on biological material from a healthy
Donor.
brain cell.
Great.
That's generous of you, but
What?
because it would kill you. It's not blood samples we're talking about.
So.
You have Rapidium, Jan. All you need to do is create a copy of your body. By leaving its mind records blank, you will create a being with no...
Are you seriously you want me to create an alternate version of myself?
What do you think makes us human, Jan? Our body? Or our... This life form would not be an alter. Because...
Wait, but if Rapidium
It shouldn't. You see, the mutation occurs in the part of the brain so as long as the vessel's cortex stays inactive,
So.
the possible existence of the human fact... Personally, I prefer the word used by Avicenna. You see, Avicenna made a distinction between essence and existence, which he thought was... Essence, on the other hand, is that core of a being which endures, regardless of any circumstances. For Avicenna, essence proved that there was a God who created. Just think about it. What if we looked at this essence just like we look at any other aspect of a human being? Its body, mind, emotions, something that can be scientifically observed. Isn't that exactly what you...
I'm not experimenting on them.
Then carry on. All I'm suggesting is that you look at this empty alter's essence in this... There's no logical reason to fear dismissing it. Lucas and I went back to our old research to recreate one that allowed for a much more flexible approach to erasing. It can serve you to increase the capabilities of the quantum computer and...
Upgrade the quantum computer. What about the consequences for me when they find out about all the rules I've broken? A simple builder? I mean, creating my alters...
Can I?
That depends. If I can trust you.
I'm putting a lot at stake for you. Ally Corp doesn't have to know any. Whatever happens from now on can stay strictly between you and me. I told you that I'd do anything to protect your mission, and I wasn't joking. Follow my instructions, and I'll take care of everything else.
Ally Corp has a big medical department. Are you sure we shouldn't turn to them for help instead of
You managed to keep both your wife and her employers at arm's length for so long, and I can only repeat that it was the wisest decision. You need to believe me, it really isn't in your interest. Or we can do this.
All right. I'll trust you.
Thank you. Let me make one thing clear. My goal isn't to undermine Yes, my career was... I just believe that I have a much deeper understanding of the full potential of your mission. All they could ever do is take the rupidium you found and use it to boost the prices of their Sure, maybe a few hungry people would benefit as a side effect, but it would all be... So, no, I'm not against them. But I know that... And I'm relieved you feel...
Hey, I have... You asked about him? Is he? So, looks like it. He seems to be the very same person you knew. Wow. No? Tell me. It means that... Oh, he's now we really need to... Yeah. So, you're right. And let me tell you one thing. I've been absorbing you with my problems, but that doesn't mean I don't know life. It's given us both. Yeah. You remember Uncle Martin's red currant wine, right? Oh, yeah. Some people get lemons and make lemonade. Well, you just proved that we... Thank you. Huh. Hey there. Really? Yeah, it's some kind of... Oh. Well, I'll need you to reprogram our... He claims it's awareness free. We need a brain tissue donor, so we're making sure it's not... Yes, that... So, it sounds like a promising idea. Because these... Maxwell is clearly... Don't you find it odd that he's so reluctant to consult Ally Corp? It is slightly unsettling. Maybe it was a mistake to cut Len. Look, this situation... She's your ex, not mine. You decide whether you... Just remember, Maxwell gave us a viable option. Shouldn't we... Maybe you're right. Good. Just give me the green light, then... Yeah, don't worry.
Functionality then. While the crew remains
Great teamwork with those towers, don't you think? Hey,
Yeah, we're in deep shit.
so...
And you, my friend, did not fit me with this state of...
Right.
So how come you're not sending me where...
Re-
Mining outpost is where a miner belongs.
Hey, easy now. First of all, being part of a team...
Hey man, I get it. This is not me. All I'm saying is if you got a race, I'm most valuable when I'm mining
How was your time alone?
Yeah. All I could think of, why the hell did you sell? On the contrary, I've never been better. Why don't you just let me do my thing?
Because I'm worried for you. I thought a rest would clear your mind, get you out...
I'm not... I would have literally died of boredom.
What audiobook?
Oh, some... What the hell do I care? Man, I hate fantasy. Their captain, Ahab, well, he was...
Do you identify with him?
Man, if you want to open up a book club, go ahead.
So,
Yeah, there's... But this is not the...
Looks like you have. Please, are we serious? No, you're right. Look, buddy, maybe I should talk.
Yeah.
Okay, I still.
You could?
I could try, but we need to have a clear pic.
How's that gonna make
I don't know, but we need to. Once you put your finger on the problem,
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
No, it's fine. Meet when you have.
You managed to listen to that Captain Ahab? He's got a prosthetic leg, mind you, not too advanced, but still. All the other guys just want to catch a whale, but Ahab, he's a... Huh. Maybe we should... Yeah. I'm simply curious if he's gonna... We did a good job stocking the base with radiation. The results were acceptable. I know that. Yes, of course.
Evacuation functionality.
Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.
And in light of the fact that the thought of not making it back to Earth has been haunting me. Of all people, are you afraid of dying? No, Jan. I'm concerned. My work. Everything I did wasn't meaningless. On the contrary, really? How? You see, I developed a method of nanoparticle dispersion that proved to be stable in... Oh, exactly. And now it breaks my heart to think that all that... Yeah, man, you're right. Oh, so let's do. Yeah. I want to revisit my logic, backtrack my calculations, rewire the connections in my brain, and grant me the time to focus. Of course, I'd still be there to attend mission-critical tasks if the need arises, but I would appreciate if I could limit my availability as much as possible. Fine. Thank you. It's amazing that by trying to save your own life and altering yourself, I can start working on my old research. So, heard.
Yeah, you want to make... That's nice, Jan. Make... Greenhouse makes me think of Mom. She dreamt of a garden.
Let's talk about all. Yes. It all started when I. Oh. Yeah. Wow. I remember it well. I was afraid of the fear? No. We moved to college. We could have moved anywhere. Going away was something else. I was jealous. Jealous? It was never sadness. The house, we put so much effort to prove that we could give her a good life. It felt so. Yeah, right. She held a grudge. You mean? I guess we both. She wasn't happy, and I kept trying to make it up to her, taking extra jobs, not being. But you grew further and further apart. Yeah. Okay. Really? Yeah. You're always trying to prove something, be in control, build a big house, work overtime, go to friggin' instead of just taking the passengers. All I'm saying is you. Think about it. Huh? She's a biotechnician for all you need to do is ask. Good. So, yeah, I got it. Is it true you're considering It'll just be a body, with no thoughts. The very idea sent. I don't know why, but so, yeah, I know not. In my opinion, we ship. I had an act. Man, I'm glad you're all right. Better look. Lena? Can you hear me?
We didn't end on a... They told me you complained.
It was the necessary thing to do at the time. I hope you know it wasn't. It's a medical Don't. I said don't.
But didn't you get a... What is wrong with this mission?
He's trying to help. I could really use a second.
Okay, do you...
Yeah,
Right,
thank you.
Jan.
Yeah,
Well, whatever it is. Maybe...
I'll keep it in mind. Hi, Lucas.
Jan,
Calling because I've collected. Yeah,
really?
tell me about it.
I was thinking.
Yeah, yeah, I do.
Well, I don't know it firsthand. Happily married, house in the suburbs.
So,
Then it all just, one night his life suddenly got upturned, and then it was just a spiral of events. Things started toppling down like dominoes. His work, reputation. Eventually his wife, his friend died in a car crash.
really?
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if I want to, if I should go into the detail. Maybe another time. Bottom line for me is, if it weren't for that horrible accident, and it's so strange to think, sometimes it's just... Well done with the arcs.
Thanks.
All right, but let's see what... I'll send an...
gem again.
Locating organic matter deposits requires the deployment of an AliCorp polygonal scanner. This handy tool, alongside other necessary equipment, such as mining outposts and pipelines. It may not proceed.
Yeah, come and see me. There's a matter I want to discuss.
Functionality then. Locating organic matter deposits
And?
requires the deployment of an AliCorp.
Sure fucking... Somebody failed.
This
Come on.
handy tool, alongside other necessary equipment, such as mining outposts and pylons, can be crafted.
Sounds like a sad end. I don't know. I'm not sure how, though. When you get to the end, it almost feels...
The quantum navigation system has been
Man.
designed to direct you and your crew to the most probable sites of valuable resources mined by AliCorp. Although
We're gonna be okay.
found most life-threatening,
Because I care for my crew more. I'm determined to succeed.
foresee some chance
Huh.
incidents which can jeopardize your mission and the safety of your crew. In the case of such events, please refer to the SEBA evacuation functionality to move the base and continue resource
Yeah.
extraction at a safer
But most of
location.
all, you need to believe in yourself. Otherwise... Yeah.
Refueling the base,
Now that I think of it,
manufacturing necessary
like the last thing he'd ever admit to was...
When the base is ready, initiating the evacuation procedure will automatically plug
Look
in
where that got him.
the SEBA base and
Yeah.
send the crew to a safe destination.
Well, it didn't do me no harm. That funny thing. That whole story made me realize something that... Yeah? That it's...
Ensure that the SEBA base has
no
access
shame
for
to
the
be
hero's
weak.
journey.
Okay?
In
Now,
case of fuel shortages,
but-
locate and harvest
uh,
organic
wouldn't
matter
want to end
on
up...
the surface of your planet. Organic matter can be then used to produce fuel. If fuel shortages are detected, the evacuation procedure will be assessed.
Hey, what did you... Is it true? Are you really thinking of... The jury's still out on this one. I strongly... Whatever you do, I might sound obsessed. You should know that Alec... Yeah, well, of course they put... What happened? Well, first they tried to downplay our demonstrations. Chaotic riots, that's what they called them. Then they sent in the police. Things got more and more brutal. Innocent people were arrested, charged with false act. That's when I decided to step. I consolidated all the separate small unions, and together we declared a... Well, they couldn't call us chaotic anymore, so... They probably just sent more... They went for me. By planting a mole inside the... Imagine this guy appearing out of nowhere, and his agenda... Stop the strike, back down on our demands. The worst thing was, some people actually took him seriously, which is exactly what... You had to send a clear message. Yeah. I had to We needed public opinion on our side, so... A mass display of distrust towards... And you know what? The turnout exceeded my until it became the dawn. What happened? The police happened. Pushing the protesters about. Yeah, panic broke out. Several groups started. Many people died that day, Jan. Wow, man. I can see. Yeah. Backstabbing me was what they were planning from the start. So, And then Allied Corp offered me the role of a union representative, but I wanted to show the people I was even if it meant venturing into the. But it doesn't mean I trust them. And neither. Don't worry. Good. Come on, buddy. Rooting never helped anyone.
Looks like we're all gonna die soon.
I never thought I'd be so
that makes it
excited
hard
about
to
having
stay
a gym at home. Lena,
I think
really?
I got my hands on some tech we've been using for one of our contracts.
What? No.
It's a tiny, smart device. I'll send you...
Easy peasy.
I missed your sarcasm. But no,
No, wait.
He was in charge of deploying this implant for its originally.
What was the...
The client was a big company operating in the The implant didn't just track their whereabouts. Anyway, we think we can reprogram it to provide... The implant will let us apply the formula, but also...
Are you sure it's safe?
It hasn't. But I can... What's...
I guess I just... wasn't.
Don't worry. And it's not like you're... The most important... I'm saying...
Okay. Have you heard? Right. Talk about jumping. Long day, huh?
Everything all right with your eyes?
Evacuation functionality. The evacuation.
I found an but I. Tension is becoming.
I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now?